What is up, YouTube? THATSA here, bringing you guys another episode of In It to Win It. Today, we are going to be talking about my team that I'm going to be using in the International Challenge January coming up this weekend. I figured I would make a little video going over my items and like a little bit of my EV spreads in detail so you guys can fully understand the team that I'm going to be using for this competition, because you're probably going to be seeing it for the next week or so. So you can see my team right here. It looks very wacky. We're going to run down some of the items here. We are going to be running an Eviolite on Chansey, obviously. We're going to be running a set of safety goggles on Shedinja. We're going to be running the Darkium Z on Blissey. Hopefully you guys, hopefully some of you guys have caught on to what I'm trying to do here. We're going to be running, obviously, the Mega Mawilite on Mawile. We're going to be running a Choice Scarf on Togekiss, a THATSA+ONE special. And last but not least, we're running the Focus Sash on top of Coco. So what's really cool about this team is it's not a timer stall team. I know when people look at Blissey and Chansey, they're like, oh, he's stall. It's not really stall, but that doesn't make it better. What we're going to be doing here with this team that sets it apart from all the other teams that are similar to this one is we're going to be using Darkium Z Snatch on our Blissey. And you may think, why Darkium Z, why Snatch? I'm not really trying to take anything with Snatch, but I am trying to get a ×2 boost to my speed on my Blissey. And you may be thinking, why is that so important? That doesn't really matter. Well, remember guys, Blissey and Togekiss both get the ability Serene Grace, mostly Blissey, but Blissey gets Serene Grace, and what Serene Grace does is it doubles the effectiveness, doubles the chance of special effects happening from moves. So let's say you use Flamethrower, for example, that is a 10% chance to burn. If you have Serene Grace, it's a 20%. That's pretty good, right? You may think that's, you know, pretty good. I'm sure you guys have seen my Blissey videos throughout the past week or so, showcasing the Special Sweeper Blissey with the 60% chance to paralyze with Thunder. We're taking this to the next level. What we're going to be doing is we're going to be using our Serene Grace on Rock Slide. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to be trying to get a ×2 boost to our speed to our Blissey to make it faster than everything. This is a full speed Blissey, by the way. And then we're going to be slamming in 60% chance flinch Rock Slides, and then after that we're going to be trying to set up with minimizes with our Chansey, and then we're going to be psych-upping them with our Mawile or our Tapu Koko. It's a very unique team, I think, and it is a ton of fun to play, but it's actually kind of hard to play. There's so many different win conditions that this team has, and hopefully I can show you guys some good games and talk about it a little bit more in detail here than I will be going into when I'm actually streaming the tournament this weekend. So we're going to hop into some games. If you guys have any questions about the team as it stands right now, leave those in the comments below and I'll get to them after the video. Here we go. Alright, we're going up into our very first game, and one thing we want to look at is we see that juicy Terrakion right there. Terrakion is a major problem for this team. Another thing we can also look at is how many of our opponent's Pokemon can actually hit our Shedinja. Now, we don't really use the Shedinja all that much, but it heavily influences our opponent's team preview. Like, look at it. So, the only things he really has that can hit it are Charizard, Terrakion, and potentially, like, Leech Seed from Celesteela. Like, Whimsicott can't really do that much. I guess what is it? Gastrodon can Toxic me. So we're not bringing a Shedinja, but that's always something you want to look at. What we're going to be doing most of the time, almost every single game, is going Togekiss. Remember, it's a Choice Scarf Togekiss and Blissey. What we're going to be doing is we're going to be using the Z Snatch, and that'll take a Tailwind if our opponent wants to use it. But the real money here is we're going to be using this Togekiss set that has a Choice Scarf. We're going to be slamming Air Slash, which also has a 60% chance to flinch. So we're going to try and flinch that Terrakion right up, and we're going to be snatching any Tailwinds we see. So we got Blissey and Togekiss. What do we want to bring them back? We should probably bring Chansey here. Chansey's probably pretty good. And then last but not least, it's either Coco or Mawile. I think I'm going to bring Coco. Remember, Coco has Sash, so that means I can fight the Terrakion if I have to, and Coco is pretty good against things like Celesteela and Charizard. And remember, our main goal is to psych up these minimizes after we buy enough time with the Rock Slide spam. So hopefully this works. Hopefully you guys get a pretty good idea of how to play the team. These are probably the 4 that I bring most of the time. Mawile is there in case I need an Intimidate, and what we kind of expect from our opponent is probably going to be like the Whimsicott Terrakion lead. For those of you guys that haven't seen that lead, it goes like beat up into the Terrakion. Remember, Terrakion has Justified, so it gives him a ×4 attack boost. So if he didn't have some sort of like gimmicky lead as well, I would probably think that Intimidate from Mawile would be pretty good here. But since he does have that little gimmicky lead, what we're going to be doing is we're just going to be throwing an Air Slash right into this Terrakion. Hopefully we get some flinches. Hopefully we take a Tailwind. I would love to see him go Protect with Terrakion. And actually, I just thought of something funny I could do. I could technically just air slash the Whimsicott, so he can't beat up his Terrakion. That would be hilarious. But no, I'll do stuff like that next turn if I want to. And I'm probably also totally misplaying this team. You have to make your moves so fast with this team because games can go down to the wire. So I'm going to try and play these games as fast as I can. Looks like he did expect that attack in the Whimsicott slot. I'm expecting Protect on Terrakion this turn. So what we're going to be doing is we're going for the obvious Z move. And like I said, we're not really trying to snatch anything. We're just trying to get the boost to our speed so we can slam in those super fast rock slides and seismic tosses. So Snatch comes in here. And I doubt Terrakion's using anything that could actually be a problem here. Air Slash hits onto the Terrakion, 60% chance flinch, dealing neutral damage. And do we get the flinch? I need it. Oh, he's Z-moving us! Looks like we didn't get the flinch, and it looks like he's going to be slamming probably the Rockium attack into one of my Pokemon. If it's my Blissey, it kind of sucks, but I expect him to be hitting the Togekiss. Just because people always try to take out the Togekiss, but let's see who he hits. He should be hitting Blissey. Alright, they always hit the Togekiss, and it kind of sucks that I lose my Togekiss on the first turn, but in reality, I already got what I wanted. I got the Blissey boost off, and now I can come in with pretty much anything, and I think I'm going to be okay. I think I'm actually going to come in with Coco here. I'd like to go for D-Gleam, but I really think what he's going to do is he's going to go for, I think he knows what I'm trying to do here. It should be pretty obvious what I'm trying to do here at this point, so I think I'm actually going to go Thunderbolt, Seismic Toss into the Terrakion. I just want Terrakion off of the board. Because once Terrakion's gone, he's really limited in his ways that he can stop my Chansey and Blissey. So let's see if he goes for Protect Bait. Remember, this is why we're running Stash Tapu Koko. I want to see if he's using Wide Guard on that Steel. I think that's very important. Wide Guard's probably one of our worst matchups. And he's just withdrawing Steelers. So, worst case scenario, we are getting away with something here. Worst case scenario, something is happening. Even if he protects, we're not taking any damage here, and that's completely fine with me. Looks like we're just going to get the Terrakion for free, and we haven't even revealed that we're Rock Slides. So, we're going to be coming in onto this Terrakion. We didn't have to reveal Dazzling Gleam. We didn't have to reveal anything. Terrakion goes down. We get the crit. We didn't even need it. Now, we can assume that that Whimsicott has a Sash, but he's very limited in his Pokemon that can take out my Chansey now. So what we're probably going to be doing here... Oh my goodness, it's a Charizard. Let me think about how I want to deal with it. Do you guys think that's Charizard X or Charizard Y? I think it's actually X. Like, I'm getting an X vibe from this one. Like, why the heck would you send it out? I'm just going to Thunderbolt the Charizard, and I'm actually going to Snatch here. I'm going to Snatch, because I think he's going to go Protect Tailwind. Let's try it. Remember, Snatch is a priority move. It's a super priority move, so I could have went for Rock Slide here. Oh, he didn't. He's probably just protecting. Yep, he's going for Protect Tailwind. So we're going to take his Tailwind, and then I don't really care if he gets the Tailwind up because I already have his Tailwind. So I take his Tailwind, and now I can just spam Rock Slide forever. Snatch Blissey, best Blissey. We go for those T-Bolts, and we're looking like we're in a pretty good spot because he really has nothing that can take out the Blissey now. Alright, so we're in Thunderbolt the Charizard, and we're just going to lock ourselves on a Rock Slide from here. He can go for more Tailwinds, but, you know, I already have the speed boost that I need. Even if he got a Tailwind up, it would just be matching mine for the most part. And remember, we already have much faster Pokemon than he does. The worst case scenario here is that is a Charizard X, but I think we're still going to be fine. We'll just switch it up from using Thunderbolt into using Dazzling Gleam. It is going to be Y, and his Protect's on cooldown. He's probably going to lose that Pokemon this turn if he doesn't go for a double Protect. So we're going to see what he goes for. I'm feeling pretty confident. And he starts with his Drought, no big deal. And let's see what he actually wants to do here. Does he go for the double Protect? He goes for a fake Tears. I think he's probably trying to hit my Coco. Yeah, he's probably going to try and KO me with a Heat Wave, but remember, that's why we run Focus Sash. So Rock Slide comes in here, 60% chance flinch, 4 times effective. It's a very weak move. Blissey only has a 10 base attack. And we're going to be slamming in a Stabbed Thunderbolt in the terrain, enough to pick up the KO on the Charizard. Actually, I'm very surprised, because our Tapu Koko is not very strong. It's just basically there to be pretty fast. So we KO the Charizard, and that means all that he really has left is Celesteela and this Whimsicott. So I feel like I'm in a pretty good spot. We're probably just going to go for, yeah, I'm just going to go for Thunderbolt into the Steela and more Rock Slides. I could go for D-Looms, but I don't want to get completely beaten by Wide Guard, and all I gotta do is just come in with Chansey, eventually manage my time correctly. Who knows, this game might take a little while, but he gets his Tailwind up finally, and remember, this is a really delayed Tailwind from him, so he's gonna have a couple turns of Tailwind on me, but I really don't think that's that big of a deal. Hopefully we can just get a big crit and one-shot the Steel, right? That's what I want to see. But I will settle for a flinch. I'll settle for a flinch. because it's 60%. Oh, no flinch! Oh, dude, hacks. Oh, man, he's gonna get so much health off of this. This is ridiculous. Alright, let me see. How do I want to deal with this? I think his steal is gonna protect, because look how much health he's gonna get. It's gonna be absolutely disgusting. I think we're just gonna go for, Thunderbolt Seismic Toss. Thunderbolting the Whimsicott. Yeah. Thunderbolt, Whimsicott, and Seismic Toss. I think this can KO. It's not very effective, I know, but Whimsicott's not the bulkiest thing in the world. His Celesteal is protecting. That's totally happening. I might have to switch my Blissey out. There's the Protect on the Steela. He has to Protect, otherwise he just automatically loses. So here we go. Seismic Toss. Looks like he's actually attacking with the Whimsicott. So let's see if we can actually pick up a KO on this guy. Coco, show me the money. Ah, next turn. Oh well. Energy Ball. Alright, so he's going to try and break my Coco Sash. Oh, he will break the Sash. Oh, that's very strong. Alright. Let's see. How do I want to deal with this? I think I might just Protect with Coco for a turn. I might just Protect with it for one turn. Well, let's see. I might just switch in Chansey as well. The thing about this game is he's getting so much health from that, but I will win eventually. It's just going to take a few turns. Yeah, we're just going to Protect for a turn. Actually, you know, we're not even going to Protect. We're just going to hard switch. We're going to switch in Chansey, and we're just going to go for a Seismic Toss onto the Whimsicott. So once we take out the Whimsicott, we're going to be okay. We might have to switch a couple times, but I think we're going to eventually be in a spot where Celesteela does not want to have to fight Tapu Koko, and I think that as long as he doesn't get a Beast Boost to Special D, one Seismic Toss and one Thunderbolt will KO his Steela from full. So he's going for an Energy Ball. He's probably not going to be doing that much damage to Chansey. Yeah, Chansey's pretty bulky. Alright, so we KO'd the Whimsicott finally. And let's see what Celesteela does. I think he's going to be probably Heavy Slamming. Yeah, he's going to be Heavy Slamming my Chansey slot. That's completely fine. Oh, he's Heavy Slamming my Blissey. Okay. That actually completely changes. Ooh, a crit. That kind of sucks. Huh. Okay. Oh, actually, I'm really happy this happened. That's actually good for me, because he can't get a Beast Boost off of that. So, hey, that's completely fine. We're back to him having no sort of, yeah, we're back to him having no Leech Seed target. Alright, I just want to check how many turns of Tailwind he has left. Let us check how many turns. He's going to be Leech Seeding my Chansey this turn. We know this. Alright, so let's just check. He has... This is his last turn of Tailwind, so I should probably Protect with my Coco and just go for a Seismic Toss. Just to do it. And then next turn I can slam in the Thunderbolt plus Seismic Toss and then KO him from full. So Coco's going to Protect. I mean, let's see if he's Leech Seed or if he's going for the Heavy Slam. Oh, he's Protecting as well, but this is his last turn of Tailwind, bruh. Where are you looking? I could have just minimized on you. I could have just minimized. Alright. We should be able to get the KO next turn. I'm thinking we get the KO. He's going to be at full, but I still think we're going to be okay. Tailwind goes away. Alright, let's do it. Yeah, the way I see it, I don't think he can realistic... Like, if he's going to Leech Seed here, he's not KOing my Coco. And if he's hitting the, he can't eat, like, the Thunderbolt plus 2 Seismic Tosses. That's, like, the thing. Ooh, we also get a Para. That's absolutely huge. I don't really think we need it. He goes for the Heavy Slam on the Coco, but he should just be getting KO'd by my Chansey this turn. So, he's going to get the boost. Let's actually see what stat he gets boosted into. Survey says Beast Boost goes into the Special D like I assumed, and then Seismic Toss is going to come in. Celesteela has a pretty high base HP, but Chansey deals that 50 damage static. That is the effect of Seismic Toss for you guys that don't know. So we take out the first game. It looked a little bit closer than it was, but we just had to accurately deal with the only threats that could actually be a problem. Another thing is, like, I'm recording this game to put on YouTube, so if I was probably playing by myself, I might have went into, like, a really long minimized string with, like, Psych Up involved, but I didn't really have to. I wanted to speed this one up a little bit so it's more entertaining for you viewers. I defaultly don't like to go for plays like that if I don't have to, and once I saw how much damage the Thunderbolts were doing from the Steela in the middle of the game, I realized I could just go for any Seismic Toss on that thing, plus Thunderbolt, and that would probably take it out. So, pretty good first game. We're going to go into another one and see if we can keep the win streak alive. Here we go. Alright, Rain with Coco Raichu. Now let's look at this. How many of his Mons can hit our Shedinja? Coco can't. Scizor probably can't. It might have knockoff. What is it? Swampert maybe if it has Rock Slide. Pelipper definitely can with Hurricane. Goodra has access to moves like Flamethrower, but I don't think it's going to carry him. And then Raichu can't unless it has like Fling, and we can Protect Bait that. So it looks like Shedinja is actually a really good Pokemon here, and I'm going to bring it for this video to show you guys how to actually use it. So we're probably going to be bringing Shedinja instead of Koko this game. Koko's not really all that great. I don't really want to activate his Raichu Surge Surf if I don't have to, and I think I'm going to be okay. Now let's see, do I start with Shedinja here? I really don't think he has that much offensive pressure here. I think what we're going to do is we're going to go Togekiss Blissey. We're going to bait him into potentially blowing his Z move into our Shedinja slot, and then we're also going to bring Chansey because Chansey can beat all 6 of those Pokemon by itself if it has to. Also, one thing to note, Scizor could have Superpower, which could be a problem for my Blissey, but that is another reason why we're bringing the Shedinja, who also has Will-O-Wisp. So Shedinja's a Pokemon that can beat potentially all 6 of these, depending on their move choices. I mean, like I said, it's very uncommon for things like Swampert and things like Scizor to have either Rock Slide or Knockoff. So other than that, it looks like Shedinja actually beats most of his Mons other than his Pelipper. So we're going to do our best to not lose to Pelipper. We see Raichu Koko starting things off. I really think he's going to go either Fake Out into my Togekiss slot or just blow a Z move into it, and it's kind of hard to say. I think I'm actually in a pretty good spot now. The big problem here is that Raichu's always going to outspeed my Blissey while that Electric Terrain's up. So what we're going to be doing here is we're going to be switching out Togekiss for Shedinja, and I think I'm just going to go for... I really don't want to do this. I'm going to do my Z move strat, just because that makes us faster than Koko, and then we can just spam Soft Blow for the next few turns to get past that Raichu and the Koko terrain. Remember, I got to use my turns fast. That is a very important thing in this team. So we're going to see Z move, my Z move. Oh man, I was surprised. I was like, wait, how's he Z moving before me? I'm so fast. This is like a priority 4 Z move. So Z Snatch is coming out here. I'd be very surprised if I snatched something, but remember, this is just to get the speed boost. That's the only reason you use this move here. So he's going for the Fake Out. Who you hitting? You're hitting that Wonder Guard, and let's see if this is Physical Koko. Alright, he's taunting our Blissey. That's kind of unfortunate, but remember, we are mostly a physical attacker, so I think we're going to be okay. I'm actually going to Protect with my Shedinja for this first turn. I want to see if he has anything that can hit me. Remember, if he has like Fling or something, that can only be used once, so we're going to Protect here. Actually, I could just do this. I don't even have to do that. I can just pop an Ally Switch to get out of Fling. And let's see, what do I want to do? I guess I might as well just start Seismic Tossing down the Raichu. It should be a 3-shot on Raichu. Raichu's protecting. Alright, and then next turn I can Protect if I really want to. And Ally Switch is also going to get us out of range if that is like a Z move Koko, if that's something like sketchy. We're just going to see what we see. I think we're going to be in an okay spot here. He's going for a Discharge. Now, he can paralyze my Blissey. That would kind of suck, but I don't think it's the end of the world. Let's see. Don't paralyze me. Give me 1 turn, no para. That's all. Hey, that's all I can ask for. That means from now on, we're actually just going to Rock Slide so we don't just get bodied, and we're going to Protect this turn. We're going to Protect this turn because I want to see if the Raichu has Fling. And you could say that I'm extremely respecting that play, which I am. It looks like he doesn't. So that means those 2 Pokemon right there cannot hit me at all. That means they just straight up can't hit my Shedinja. So I think we're going to be okay. We're going for a Rock Slide here. I'd love to get a flinch onto this Koko. Let's see. He can't be using Discharge here. He'd be hitting his own Scizor. He can't be doing that. Alright, what we're going to do here is we are still going to spam Rock Slide. Now we have complete speed control. We're going to Rock Slide, and we're actually going to Will-O-Wisp this Scizor. Now you could say Scizor could have Knockoff, watch out. I have faith in my flinch. What I don't have faith in is hitting the Rock Slide. It's kind of funny, 15% chance to miss, but looks like I missed. Hey, that's what I said. Like, I do not have faith in the Rock Slide, but I have faith in the flinch. So he's going to taunt my Shedinja, I'm sure. Alright, that means Shedinja has to switch, because I would be stuck taunting. So Scizor flinches. That kind of sucks. Blissey's taunt wears off, so that's pretty good. So we're just going to continue to spam Rock Slide here, and we're just going to switch out Shedinja. I think I'm going to switch in Togekiss, but I know he's going for a, I know he's going for Discharge. That's fine. It's fine. I have faith. I have faith in my Pokemon. Eventually I'll come back, and I'll get a flinch on it, and I'll get my Will-O-Wisp and my Toxics, and I'll be fine here. The Toge's switching in here. Hopefully I'm not switching in on a Discharge. Let's see what he goes for, though. I think he's probably just re-taunting my Blissey because he doesn't really know what I'm supposed to do. And we get a double flinch here. Electricity's gone. That's actually really good. That means he's probably going to be switching out that Tapu Koko. So we're going to go for a Rock Slide here. And we're actually going to... I really want to Flamethrower that Scizor. How sick would that be? I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. This is a bad play. This is greed. This is greed incarnate here. He's withdrawing Koko. That's going to be Pelipper, I think. Oh, it's Raichu. Alright, well... pretty much the same thing. It's a different Pokemon. Koko switching out. Flamethrower hits on the Scizor. That's about as hard as you could hit something right there. 4 times super effective. Picking up the KO on the Scizor. That's what I like to see. That's one Mon that can't hit my Shedinja down. So the next thing we're actually going to be trying to do is getting that Koko off the board because Koko has Taunt. And Shedinja, while it's a really cool Mon, it can get KO'd by the struggle. The struggle would be real because I don't have any moves that deal damage. So we're gonna see what happens here. Raichu is now fast again. I think what I'm gonna do is just I think I'm just gonna start Seismic Tossing down that Koko, and I'm gonna hard switch out my Togekiss for Shedinja again, because we already know that a lot of his mons can't really hit me, and I don't really think he has the power to take out my Blissey within like 2 or 3 turns without completely nuking it, and then at that point he's like getting messed up by the ally switch. So Goodra's going to be coming in here. I do not know if Goodra can take out... Oh, he's going for Z-move. He's going to be hitting my Blissey with that because Blissey, he's just hitting Blissey. He has to hit Blissey, right? He has to be hitting Blissey. The para would be really, really good. Let's see who he hits. Let's see who he hits. I think the fact that we're going into the animation means that he's hitting my Blissey. So he's going to paralyze my Blissey, and that's completely going to change the way that I play the rest of this game. Let's see. Remember, this move has a 100% chance to paralyze, so it's going to paralyze my Blissey. It's quite unfortunate, but I still think I'm in a pretty decent spot. We're going to get our Seismic Toss off. I'll take that, and I think I might go for... should I Ally Switch here? We're going to see lefties over there. Should I Ally Switch? I will Ally Switch. I'm going to Ally Switch Soft Boiled. Alright. And then, the reason why we're ally switching is because that means I can... Ally switch is almost like a pseudo protect on Shedinja. It gets me out of my own slot without wasting my protect. So next turn, if I'm pinned or something like that, I can protect. It gives me like a set... It's like using sub on a Thundurus. You know, you have sub and protect. You use sub because it's boosted by your Prankster. And then next turn, you still have that guaranteed protect if you need it. So, there are ways that our opponent can play around it. Like, if they want to Flamethrower my Blissey slot right now, they could freaking go for it, but we're going to see. He's going for a T-Bolt. Oh, he read me! He read that ally switch, but it's not going to be enough to KO me because Blissey's the bulkiest special wall other than, like, Chansey. So, Blissey's going to get a ton of HP back here, and we're going to see what he goes for. He goes for an Iron Tail. Wonder Guard. We take those right there. And it looks like Goodra probably can't hit my Shedinja. That's a very good thing to see here. We're going to protect here, though. We're going to try and find out if it can hit me. Because if it can't hit me, this is pretty much going to steal the game. Pretty much. So what should we do? We should Soft Boiled one more time. Alright, so we're going to Soft Boiled one more time. Iron Tail would do a good amount to Blissey. But, it's not going to do a ton. Remember, this Blissey, like I said, it's full speed, but it's also defense-boosted nature and a ton of full investment in defense. So we're going to see Thunderbolt on our Blissey. Oh, is that a crit? Ah, we're paralyzed. That's quite unfortunate here. And he goes for a Draco. Oh my gosh! Oh my goodness, he nuked me. But this does mean that he probably can't hit me. I just don't think that he can. Let's see. Should I switch out my Blissey? I mean, I kind of want to switch it out. He's going to expect me to ally switch this turn. He's going to expect me to ally switch, so he's not going to hit that slot. What we're going to do is we are just going to, I think we're just going to Toxic up the Raichu. And we're going to pop a Soft Boiled. We're going to try and steal this one right here. And then we're going to be okay. Don't you Flamethrower me now, alright? He's switching in the Goodra. Alright. Now, another thing is I don't really want to go for, like, Toxics and stuff on the Goodra slot, because Goodra can have a bunch of other moves. Oh, man, he has a good read. That was a really good read from him. He read my ally switch shenanigans the past, like, 3 turns pretty well, but we do hit our Toxic, so that's very, very good to see. Alright, so we're going to come in with Chansey here. And Chansey is another mon that has Toxic itself. So he's going to go for Taunt, but I don't really know who he's going to taunt. That's the thing. I mean, I guess we could just send out Togekiss. No, we're going to send Chansey in. It doesn't really matter to me who we taunt, because one of these mons is going to get a Toxic off, and that's all that I really need to win, I think. So we're going to go for Toxic on... We're both Toxicing the Koko right now. Alright, do we see? He's probably going to taunt the Shedinja slot, I think. Yeah, the fact that he's reading like this means he's going to be hitting. Oh, that kind of sucks. That's really bad. And he's taunting Shedinja. I need to Toxic this guy this turn because he's going to taunt my Chansey slot next turn. So I have to get this. Oh my gosh, I'm so unlucky. Oh my goodness, I'm so unlucky. Alright, well, this should be his last turn. Yep, the last turn of terrain. Alright, so we're going to switch out. Alright, what we're gonna be changing it up. We're switching in here. And we're gonna switch into offensive mode. Offensive stance, activate. Chansey, go for the deep. Okay. Yeah, I still think I can win, even with this. Once I get that Coco off the board, he can't hit Shedinja anymore. That's a thing. He's Volt switching. Alright, no taunt. No taunt. Very weird to see no taunt there. And coming in with Togekiss here, let's see if he's Thunderbolting my Shedinja slot. How raw would that be? That wouldn't even be raw. He knows I have to switch or else I die. So that's just a good play. That's not even raw. That's like a solid pin, nice play. So who's he Thunderbolting? Oh, wrong. Lucky me. Alright, cool, cool. Chance. Oh man, these paras are absolutely disgusting. Okay. We're going to switch out Togekiss, I think. Actually, do we even want to? I'm in a pretty decent spot. I'm actually in a pretty decent spot. We're actually just going to go for the Air Slash on the Goodra. And we're going to go for the Toxic on Goodra as well. We're going to nuke the Goodra slot. This could be a misplay. This could definitely be a misplay, but I just... Oh, look at that. Oh, that's such a good play. Oh, man. I'm like... I thought the Raichu was going to switch, not protect. The fact that he's protecting is actually even better for me because he's taking out even more from Toxic. Oh, no, I didn't get the sorry, I didn't get the flinch, but that's not going to be enough to take me out. And Toxic hits Chansey finally coming out. Alright, now all we have to do next turn, I think, is... No, I need to switch my Togekiss out next turn. Togekiss needs to be alive so Shedinja can switch in case I get taunted. That's definitely a thing that has to happen. Oh, but I could KO that Raichu next turn. Raichu will get KO'd eventually. Yeah, we're just going to switch out Togekiss. So Shedinja's switching in. And I kind of want to take this turn to get a Minimize off. But I should also be soft-wielding soon. We're going to soft-wield this turn. Because I think even if I get to 100%, the fact that both these guys are poisoned, eventually I'll be able to grind out the Coco. He's also orbed, so he's taking a ton of damage here. Shedinja is switching in. You can expect Ally Switch shenanigans next turn. He's switching out Raichu for Coco. And let's see what Goodra goes for here. I kind of want to switch out my Chansey, because I don't like being paralyzed. I really am not a fan. But I also kind of want to leave it in there, because that means he can't poison me or anything. He's going for a Draco on me, dropping that Draco. I need to get this soft-willed off. It's incredibly important. It's the game winner if I get this soft-willed off. Game win. Here we go. There we go. Oh my goodness. Back up to full. Goodra just neutered itself, and we're in a pretty decent spot. Now let's see if he expects me to ally switch. We're going to go for the same thing we went for 2 or 3 turns ago. We're going to try and double Toxic the Tapu Koko. Because once Koko is Toxic, we've pretty much got him in the bag. Alright, so double Toxic. Show me the money. Gotta hit this one time. You can only taunt one. And let's see if you can. So he's going for taunt. Who you hitting? I wanted to hit Chansey, actually. He keeps hitting that Shedinja. That's such a good play. So no Toxic from me. Iron Tail, he's coming in. Not enough damage. Toxic hits! We take those. That's pretty good. Now, we're going to be switching out our Shedinja here for Togekiss just because we don't want to automatically lose it. I don't think there's a reason to automatically lose the Shedinja here. And he's probably going to be Thunderbolting. He's going to read this time. I mean, is it worth it to keep it in? Like, I get a tick of struggle. Now, yeah, we're just going to switch out Shedinja for Togekiss. Because it forces him to do it, and Sludge Bomb actually won't do it. He'd have to Thunderbolt it. And in doing so, he could potentially take a huge Seismic Toss, which would really speed up the KO process on that Tapu Koko. So we're switching out. We're coming in with Togekiss here. He should be keen onto our play here. But unless he gets a poison... Oh, he's going for the taunt. Alright, cool. Yeah, Sludge Bomb would have to crit because he has a -2 on Goodra. He's going for the Sludge Bomb. I don't remember if he knows he's at -2. He has to crit poison. Oh my goodness, he did it! Ah! That sucks. I was fine. Oh, I'm paralyzed. No! Alright, things are starting to fall apart. It's starting to fall apart, boys. It's a race. I actually have to manage my time here. I have to manage my time very well. Goodra's going to take out in like 2 turns. That's going to be Raichu next turn. I know that that's going to be Raichu. He's going to taunt my Shedinja and switch in Raichu. Right? Right, he has to. That's just the really good play. I still think I should be going after that Koko, though. So we're going to protect here. And we are going to be seismic tossing that Tapu Koko. I know Gudra's switching in. Like, I know it. But I think we're going to be okay. Come on. There's withdrawing Gudra. I'm kicking myself. I should have just seismic tossed that slot. I'm kicking myself because I would have KO'd that Raichu this turn. Shedinja's protecting. He's going to be taunting me this turn. He's going for a taunt. You think he's going to read my ally switch next turn? Let's see. Seismic toss hits. That's what I needed right there. Give me that. Koko should be... Let me think. Is Koko, how many turns does Koko have left, actually? 1. Koko has 1 turn left. So I'm going to go for the ally switch. He's going to read it, but I mean, I think I'm okay. The Koko's going to take out regardless. We're going to probably get a double KO this turn. He's going to probably go for some sort of fake out taunt play. I think that's probably the right thing to do. Oh, he's switching out Raichu for Gudra. Very, very weird to see this, but maybe he's tilted, maybe the clock's getting to him. We're going for an ally switch. Let's see if he taunts the Shedinja or if he knows what's up. Let's see if he re-taunts that Chansey slot. No, it didn't work. He taunted my Chansey. And looks like we're gonna pull this one out. I don't know if we're going to KO the Gudra this turn per se, but Koko's going to go down, and that's the money shot. Like, Koko going down is huge. No more taunt. Raichu can't hit me. Gudra has, like, what is it? Draco, Sludge Bomb, Iron Tail, and then maybe something else, but it probably doesn't matter. If he had Flamethrower, I'm sure he would have used it a million years ago. So we're going to wait for him to send out Raichu. His terrain is gone, and I think we got it, boys. I think we got this one. So we're just going to Seismic Toss into the Raichu. And we're just going to protect with Shedinja for 1 more turn. This, why not? Like, everything's taken out from poison. Gudra can go for he could go for a rest. That would be incredibly lame. Actually, would I lose? No, I would Toxic my Shedinja. If he rested with Gudra, what would happen is I would Toxic my Shedinja, right? And I would Timer Stall him from there. At this point, you know, oh, that raw DC! The Rage Quit! Well, either way, we got this one. Pretty good stuff. We take those, and we're waiting for end of game animations. Gudra's gonna get lefties, but he's gonna lose the Toxic here. And, oh, he has 1 more turn. But anyways, our opponent quit. We take those, and we're gonna see that he actually was the one that Rage Quit. I don't know, I think that I don't think I really cheesed him that much that game. That much. And we also see that he ran because we're still in the battle spot selection area instead of the Festival Plaza. But I didn't use a single minimize. I didn't really BM him. I just used a really bulky team and used a lot of Shedinja that game. So hopefully you guys like this team. We're going to be using it for the whole International Challenge January. If you guys have any tips or tricks or things I can change for the team, feel free to leave those in the comments below, as well as any questions you may have about EV spreads or, you know, other things involving this teams. I'll do my best to answer them. Hopefully you guys like it. Remember, like I said, I'm going to be streaming the whole competition live on my Twitch channel. I'm going to be leaving a link to that in the description below. Do me a favor, check that out, join in the conversation live, and I will see you guys next time. Peace out.